Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. We are doing another kit unboxing today. That's right. I know we got a bunch going on and you're going to have to stick around because we got two more to do after this. And then I swear we're going to start building them. So yeah, tons of kits going on. We've got two in progress right now, two that I've unboxed, and this guy and another two that will be unboxed. And then we're going to start really cranking out some progress on building them. But for now, I need to get them all unboxed because it's part of the kind of video project that I'm working on with Solo, where, as you already know, we're creating these video instruction manuals for assembly instead of you having to flip through the paper and whatnot. So getting them all unboxed first, that's kind of part of the process. This time, we're taking a look at the Solo ESK 75. Yeah, I did kind of check the label there, don't mind me. We're going to take a look at what comes in this box when you get it. We'll look at the kit, test the fit, and do the stuff that we usually do when we unbox a guitar kit. Stay tuned for the other two as well, and then look back. And if you're trying to get a guitar kit and you're looking to pick one, well, now you're going to see what comes in a lot of these boxes. So you get to take a look at them beforehand. That's probably enough talk. Let's get this guy opened up and yeah, see what comes in the box. And when I say about enough talk, I mean pretty much the opposite of that. I'm going to keep talking. So we're going to start looking at the neck here. It's got, some nice inlays, binding. Fret ends are a little sharp. Not a whole lot to say about this. Standard plastic nut and everything. And yeah, looks pretty good. The body, on the other hand, is, well, really cool actually. Really damn thick. It's got a really interesting binding to it that we'll take a closer look at later. Nice body shape. Nice flame maple veneer. Binding in the F-holes and everything. And boy, is that thick. You can see it's hollow. It's a pretty nice looking piece of kit. Standard looking pick guard. Strings you'll probably never use. And these clear knobs that I really like. Those are all pretty standard items though. This one comes with the proper trapeze style tailpiece. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know why I emphasize that. And a standard kind of small tune-o-matic bridge. So we should be all set as far as the bridge hardware goes. We've got strap buttons, yay. Standard electronics, pretty cheap stuff. You can always upgrade. And these cables, if anybody knows something I can do with those, I got a bunch of them kicking around at this point. Standard tuners that you'll probably want to upgrade as well. And wow, look at those pickups. Yeah, those are just your normal cheap pickups. The body itself is, like I said, pretty interesting. The neck has the nice inlays. Fret ends just a bit sharper than one would like, but you can always fix that later. And a typical kind of headstock shape for this style of guitar. But look at that binding. It's got the white on the outside and kind of this interesting pearloid, colorful item just to the inside of that. That's really cool. We're sitting at 3.5 inches thick-ish here. Nice and light still, notwithstanding how big it is. As you can see, pretty much entirely hollow except for the support area that you see through there for mounting the bridge. So lots of weight reduction going on. Now, you know from watching my videos by now that you do need to check and make sure that everything's in alignment when you start here. So I like to take those bridge posts out of the fittings and put them into the holes there. They tend to sit in there reasonably well and give me a decent base to put my bridge on so that I can check that everything's lined up correctly. So what I do here is I take a ruler. You can also install a couple tuning pegs and take strings and put them right on there. But I take a ruler, especially with this kind of tailpiece, and I just put some tension on it and run it from each side of the nut to each side of the bridge and make sure that my strings aren't going to run off the edges of the fretboard and they're there properly. And then I check my scale length to make sure that the distance from the nut to the 12th fret is the same as the distance from the 12th fret to the bridge. It's very important that you make sure that all of that is working properly. Here I'm just giving you an idea of kind of what the guitar looks like together. Obviously it isn't together and it certainly isn't complete or finished in any way, but you can see that everything kind of looks good and meshes pretty well when you get it all set up. So I have yet to decide what kind of finish I'm going to put on this one, but we'll make it a nice set of tutorials in any event, and hopefully you guys will like it. So there you go, guys, the Solo ESK 75. Really cool binding, nice flame maple top, thicker than DQ Blizzard. Pretty cool, and relatively light actually, which is nice. Which makes sense, I mean it's mostly air, right? Nice and hollow. This is going to be an interesting experience to wire. I know how to do it, and I will show you guys how to do it, but they're always an adventure. Frets are a touch sharp, but not bad. All in all, a pretty positive first impression of this. I mean, for the price, I think you're doing quite well with one of these, but that's how I seem to feel about pretty much all of the solo kits that I've got, as opposed to some of the other kit brands that I've worked on, where I feel like you'd be better just buying kindling. So, pretty happy with that. Okay, so lots more kit unboxings and builds coming up. Well, 2 more kit unboxings and lots of builds coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It does help other people see it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see, well, the rest of the project and the other projects and, you know, the videos. And yeah, that's it for this one. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.